Oh my god, a consistent upload schedule? Don't get used to it. Today I'm going to draw myself in different art styles, specifically cartoons that I grew up with. The goal of this video is to make it accurate as possible, lore-wise and style-wise. By the way, I'm doing this without a script, so wish me luck. Just because I was a fan of these cartoons as a kid doesn't mean I condone anything horrible things the creators or the fandom has done, okay? If one of the creators or one of the workers of the show have committed something, heinous crimes, and I didn't know about it, please educate me on the comment sections. At the end of the video, I'm going to rank how accurate the drawings are going to be, and how much I enjoyed the process of that style. Alright, let's begin. The first style is going to be... Adventure Time was one of my favorite cartoons as a kid, and the reference I use are usually Hunter's Wizard and that one episode of Finn and Jake being wizards. And for my lore, basically, I was one of the wizards there, and I just ran away without completing my wizard training. So I'm just an amateur wizard, just hanging around, just creating trouble. And technically, I'm not a human or any creatures of the ooh. I'm going to be a mysterious character that constantly wears mask. So far, out of all the drawing, this was my least favorite. I don't know, in my opinion, drawing hands that small is a bit boring to me. Other than that, I'm really proud of how this came out, and I hope you guys like it as well. Next one is... Ben 10 is one of my favorite shows as a kid, but hot take, Omniverse has the best art style out of all the Ben's cartoons. I know, a lot of people hated that style, and I think those people are a bit boring, Have some whimsy in your life, because that art style is very unique, and I really like it. And if people have a problem with it, drop it down in the comment section. I want to hear your opinions why you guys don't like it. Oh, and for the lore of it, I'm just a mystery character that never reveals his face. He could be human, he could be alien, but you don't really know. And I was thinking that would be the running gag if I were actually in the show. Would I be a plumber? No, not really. I'll be more of a character that just pops out here and there and kind of helps out a bit. That's pretty much it. Next one will be... Pucca! Some of you may not know who Pucca actually is. Pucca is a Korean mascot. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Imagine Hello Kitty, but for Koreans. So basic rundown of the story for those who doesn't know what Pucca is. Pucca is a Korean girl who works at a Korean restaurant with her uncle. Her main job is a delivery girl who goes around selling jjajangmyeon. While she's delivering, she fell in love with a ninja of the town, Karu. And Pucca has a superpower. I don't know if you would actually call it superpower, but more she's in love, more stronger she gets. And there's like several scenes of her lassoing a moon, like destroying a bunch of Karu's enemies. It's hilarious. It's adorable. I love that show. And I just drew myself, and I didn't put any lore behind it. I'm just like a background character you see a couple of times watching the episode. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys liked the drawing. Next one will be... Samurai Jack! Funny thing about this show, I remember watching it as a kid, but I don't remember any of the story besides like the basic ones. Like how Samurai Jack time traveling into the future and shit like that. But here's the thing, I don't remember anything about it. I remember him fighting a ninja and he's wearing all white. I remember the Scotsman, I remember the girl, but here's the thing, I don't remember the show. I remember watching this religiously, but I don't remember any of the plot lines. I guess I'm a fake fan, I guess. But I have the most fun drawing myself in Samurai Jack style. So the obvious reference would be Samurai Jack. But I'm going to give myself not just a regular plain old mask I keep drawing myself. I'm going to give myself Tai. It's a Korean traditional mask, and I really like how it came out, and it fits the style of Samurai Jack. Originally, I was gonna give myself a hat called Kat, but I decided not to because I usually don't wear any hats. The only headwear I would actually wear for a long period of time without getting uncomfortable is a hood. At the end of the drawing, I give myself a little bit of pattern because it looked a bit boring, so I wanted to distinguish myself a little bit more. So I give myself a little pattern here and there. That's pretty much it. This is the final result. Next one is one of my favorite shows as a kid. So every other Kids Next Door, you need a number, and I pick 33. And you might be wondering, why 33? I remember my grandpa telling me that I'm the 33rd generation in my family. Me and my sister are 33rd generation in my family. And I was like, that's really cool. And 33 kind of stuck with me and kind of became my favorite number. I'm pretty sure there's a Kids Next Door named 33, but I'm just going to take that from them. For the design, I just gave myself a regular hoodie, some shorts, combat boots. But for the mask, I was thinking of a paper plate. And like on a birthday party, I just grabbed a really nice paper plate that's a little bit more durable, like a little bit more on the expensive side of the paper plate, and just cut out the eyes and just wore it the entire time. The entire time I was using number 4 as a reference, but yeah, kind of made my own just a little bit. And this is the final result. Next one will be Gravity Falls. This doesn't need any introduction. It's a peak show, and for design, I based myself off of Ravi because we kind of have similar build, you know, being skinny and wearing hoodie and all that. But I used the Society of Blind Eye for a hood, and the lore of my character, basically Dipper's Guide to Unexplained. Dipper's gonna try to unmask me the entire time, and that's pretty much the whole bit. That's it. So far, I like how it came out, and gotta admit, it was a little bit boring to draw, mainly because the hands were a bit small. I would draw my hands a little bit bigger, but I'm not a bigger character, so it's not gonna work. So it was alright. Next one is one of my favorite cartoons that I thought didn't exist. For the longest time, I thought Invader Zim did not exist, and I was the only one who just watched it and just had a fever dream about it. For my character, I based my design off of Tak from, you know, the girl that hated Invader Zim for the longest time because he kind of ruined her mission. Because we have similar style and, well, also similar color as well, and I basically have a similar pose as Invader Zim. It was one of my favorite things to draw, mainly because I like how the art style look. It was a lot more fun for me to draw them. Next one will be... Can I be honest with you guys? Who gives a shit? I never seen Owl House. Sorry for people out there. The only reason I chose Owl House because I think the premise is really good. Until the movie trailer Hex came out, and I'm just like, there's just a carbon copy of it at this point. I do know the slight bit of the lore. Main character, forgot her name, sorry, ended up in a wizarding world, and wait, isn't that just Harry Potter? This is just gay Harry Potter, huh? For the design, I just based it off of these two characters that I don't know the name of. They kind of look like the bad guy, but yeah, I just kind of based off of that, mainly the hood and the mask, and I'm just a regular student that just wears mask the entire time. That's it. I'm actually really interested in Owl House, so I might actually watch the show. But other than that, I hope you guys like the style. Next will be... I recently rewatched Amazing World of Gumball, and I gotta say, my character, my OC, kind of looks like Penny, and I decided, you know what? My character is going to be based off of Penny's family. I still have no idea what they are. A peanut with horns growing out of them, with limbs, but inside of them is like shape-shifting goo. I don't know. Amazing World of Gumball, they don't have distinct art style, and I could just literally put my art style into a foreground, and it won't be distracting anyone. So I decided, you know what, I gotta pick one of the main cast and use their style, and I just went with Penny. So for the lore of the character, while I was drawing this, I just made a whole story in my head as I was drawing this. Basically, I'm Penny's cousin, and I'm pretty much in the story because Penny's dad hired me to test Gumball's loyalty to Penny. So all I do is just pretty much scare him, beat him up, talk down on him, and see if he have the balls to actually go out with Penny. After Gumball shenanigan, he proves that he is loyal to Penny and he will stay with her forever. So my character just walks out of there and gets the cash that he promised and leaves the town. That's pretty much it. I'm really proud of this. It feels like Gumball, and it does feel like I could put it in a background and nobody would notice. Last but not least, Cupheads. I love Rubber Hose cartoons. And Cuphead, I played the game a couple of times, but I'm not good enough to actually beat the game. Originally, I was going to use Felix the Cat as a reference. Then I realized I could just pick any character and it will be a good reference. Just went with Cuphead. So far, I had the most fun drawing my character in a Rubber Hose cartoon than any other style. It was really fun. All I did was add a little bit of my color schemes, mask, combat boots, and boom, it's done. Say this is my second favorite art style out of all the things I've drawn. I hope I made it true to the style of Rubber Hose, and so far I really like it. I really like it. So this is my ranking on best to least favorite. I had so much fun drawing myself in a different styles of cartoons. If you guys have any suggestions, leave it down in the comment section because I really want to make this video again. This is so much fun. If there's any styles that I've done and you guys think it's not accurate, leave it down in the comment section why it's not accurate. I want constructive criticism. Okay, that's it. Have a wonderful day. This is Ignite Inc. signing out.